Hello everyone. Today I have with me Sukhena Sajad. She has been awarded with the Prizewinner position for the paper Advanced Audit and Assurance for Oman. Her score of 63% is the highest in her country. Hi Sukhena.
Hi Khizra.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, yes. So Sukhena, how did you feel when ACCA notified you that you were a prize winner for this extremely tough exam?
Khizra, I can still remember that moment like it was yesterday. I still recall this was the most overwhelming thing for me. I don't know till today how did that even happen. So I still remember I was in my driveway. We were just casually going out, and then I was like, okay, a mail pops up, and the subject is like prize winner. I was like, what is this? I was so shocked I couldn't even stand myself, and I was like, Samya, please open the email. So she's my sister.
Okay.
And I was like, please open the email. I need you to see it for me. And she's like, Sukhena, do you know what? You topped the ACCA audit exam. I was like, are you kidding me? And I was literally in tears because it was the first time for me. So I've always been an avid student, not really that good. But for me, it was like, oh my God, what just happened? So I can never forget that. It was so much excitement all together. And then we went ahead announcing the news, running about in the house the same usual way. So it was a good day though. But till day to day, I'm standing in front of you. I'm sitting right here. And I can never forget that moment. Never. And all I remember is my mom recalling that, work hard. You're going to see it someday. You're going to see your accomplishments at one point in time. Just keep going. And I had flashbacks at that point of those endless nights, those sleepless nights, audit everywhere. I still remember that. I can never forget that.
So she's not just intelligent, she's extremely humble as well.
Oh, thank you so much for the appreciation.
So Kenna, what tips do you have for students who want to achieve this prize winner status and for a paper as complicated as Advanced Audit and Assurance?
I think for beginners, if you're at Phoenix, please listen to your tutor.
Can you repeat that, please?
Please listen to your tutor. You're only acing that paper if you listen to them. So every tutor, every paper I've given, apart from audit, I still remember, it's printed in my head. Every word they would say, try and try till you succeed. Keep trying, working hard from day one. Nikhil's words, Vignesh's words, they're like printed in my brains that keep working. Practice makes you perfect. And Nikhil has a funny way to say it. Beta, you have to keep practicing. You have to keep practicing it. So I remember those things, and that really helped me out. But then apart from that, what did a good thing was the revision kit and how...
the revision kit or the revision phase?
The revision phase specifically for Phoenix. What they do is they design it in a way where they're covering each and every topic. So it's a short span though, but then they cover it in such an intensive manner where they're doing a recap of the syllabus first, and then they make you approach the question. And they approach the question in a way which you should be doing in your exam. So that helps you when you're writing your exam, and you're seeing the question. You remember how you approached it in your revision phase, and you're going to be attempting it in that manner only. Like, let's say if you're doing individually, it's not going to be the same as when you take with Phoenix. So I've taken all my papers from Phoenix. I'm not backing down. If there were more papers to go, it's Phoenix. I'm not going anywhere.
But do you think the intensive... the way the revision phase is designed, 3 days intensive, 9 to 5, does that help?
So it does feel like a turmoil initially because you're loaded, you're flooded with a lot of information. But the thing is, that's how ACCA is. It's challenges. So Phoenix teaches you that. It's not going slow on you, it's not going easy on you. You've got to take the challenges. You've got to go up for it, and you've got to face it. And that's what they do. They keep pushing you to a point you push yourself. You start pushing yourself. So that really helps,
And I believe if the student is able to breeze through the revision phase, then exam is...
that's right.
It's easier for them.
I love that snap. That's exactly how that goes. That's literally how that goes.
Thank you. So, Ken, how important do you think is classroom training in order to pass a paper like Advanced Audit and Assurance?
So classroom training, I believe... it forms the basis actually for having an understanding of the entire syllabus, because if you're individually going to go be at your place, you're not going to have the classroom environment, there's competitiveness in the environment, you have fellow colleagues, fellow students sitting about with you, and you have that thing within you that you've get better from the other, have a better understanding. And there's whole of those storming sessions, like there was something Sarah was really good at, was helping us with memory techniques, so her being a professional and implying that on us, that was really nice in a way where she would use acronyms to so you know how audit is very theoretical, so she would use acronyms for things, and that would make our work so much more easier. Probably if I'm sitting home, I'm not going to come up with that great acronyms, I'm going to come up with something really messy. So that's one thing that is really good when you have the classroom environment compared to being by yourself at home. And then there's professional guidance, which is really important for papers of ACCA. Papers like ACCA audit itself, it is so important to have guidance at that, because if you're just going to open your textbook and read the theory, you're not really going to get so much what you're going to get from a professional who has the experience in it. I think that's what matters the most, because let's say Sarah, she has so much experience compared to what we are. We're trying to still explore what's happening in the audit field. So coming from that, I think if it wasn't for the classroom, the whole environment and the teaching technique in that way, I don't really think you and I would be here.
Oh,
that's not happening.
I wholeheartedly agree with you on that. So Sukhena, how do you think completing ACCA has helped you with your career?
I think ACCA, apart from career, I would like to add on to that, it has really helped me with developing personally as well. If I look at myself previously, I was just a graduate, So coming from that background and then you're at that point where, okay, what do you do now? How are you going to move forward? And then there's this really nice thing. Called ACCA. So the fun thing about that being is you have so many subjects in it, so you're not really restricting yourself to one option. Looking at how competitive the market has gone today, and then there comes that whole point where you don't want to continue sticking to one thing. You might end up liking something else. So I didn't really know I even liked financial accounting or audit when I was a graduate. But then ACCA made me fall in love with it. Also the reason being that you have such beautiful tutors. They're so good at it that they make you love the subject. I think apart from ACCA boosting my career, it is what helped me here in Phoenix was the tutors. They're exceptional to a point that they personally help you grow your skills. They develop your strengths in such a manner that they create you for the future. And I think that is what is the most important thing today. If provided I was taking these classes at home, doing it by myself, I wouldn't really have that. I would just be an ACCA student. That's about it. That's a full stop to that. But today, I can proudly sit here with you today with my head high up. Hi, I'm an AAA prize winner. There we go. And all thanks to Phoenix for that.
Wow, that was quite a testimonial. I really, really appreciate that. I'm sure the tutors would really like to hear that too. So moving on from your review about Phoenix, what are the few things that you would suggest to potential ACCA, potential Phoenix students about our institute?
So Khizra, first of all, I would really say and thank the admin team for it, because I don't think if they were not there behind those computers, I don't think those emails were going to be received by us. We wouldn't be reaching on time. We would be late all the time, missing all our classes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So yeah, all those things really go to you, because so your efforts are really behind the computer, but they do make a lot of difference for us, and making sure that everything is scheduled for us on time. So that's something I'm really grateful about Phoenix, about how cooperative and coordinated they are, because you pop an email to them and the response is quite, impromptu, let's say that, and you have your dilemma sorted. So that's something, and if not, just make a call and they're right there. Like there's something that the tutors say all the time, especially during the examinations. Call us anytime we're available. If not, WhatsApp us anytime. And we students are like, what? Can we actually do that? Yeah, you can. And I was surprised, but then, you know what? I've tried it. They're really available even at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the night.
Yeah, they are.
So yeah, that's a real nice thing over there. Apart from that, what I'm really grateful about Phoenix is their PSR department, which is the Phoenix Skills and Recruitment Department. They do a real good job at that. They help you out with attaining your E's, exams, ethics, and experience part. So they really help you cover that up. So you're not really lagging behind anywhere. They are with you at all times. So they're not only with you during your examination, they're going to help you out with your experience. So they're right there beside you. You look around, Phoenix is always standing by you. It's how the name suggests. The wings of the Phoenix are always with you, I would say.
Wow. I'm really enjoying this.
So yeah, that's one thing. I think one thing for me which is really important is, we face a little bit of problem in coming down from Oman, because we try to find good education. That's the reason we reach out to Phoenix here. So the good thing about that is we have weekend schedules, in the non-intensive hours. So that's nice for us because you have a week off, and the schedule, it is so customized, it really feels like it's made for me. Like, I feel like you emailed me, you asked me what dates should I put.
Sukhena, it was actually only made for you.
I'm so sure about that. But really, that's something that really helps. So even though if, let's say, you're working, and you need to travel, so you have back-to-back 2 classes, which is the Thursday and the Friday session, and it's 9 to 5, 9 to 5. There, you're done, you can leave. And then you have a 1 week break. You revise thoroughly, you get back again. So that is something that I feel, I would love it even in the intensive session, but I know time is a restriction, of course. But apart from that, that flexibility that is offered to us, I don't really think I could have it apart from anywhere from Phoenix. But so, I'm all about Phoenix.
Yeah, it clearly shows.
I'm just very grateful to the whole team, in particular, because it's just not an institute for me. It's more like a family, where it's not the tutors just standing in front of me, teaching me. They've made me what I am today. If it wasn't for them, my confidence is not what I speak for otherwise, It reflects through me. I'm sure you can see it. I just want you to be noted about the fact that it's all you as well. You're among them. So that's something I'm really grateful about.
Okay, goosebumps. Thank you so much, Sukhena. This was a really, really heartfelt interview and I thoroughly enjoyed.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me here.
Yeah.